Hey everybody, whenever you're watching from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're back in EU4 to continue the Madyas half campaign. And last we left off, we just finished a war against Diviet to get Champa's cores, and I think we had to bail out early because Shun tried to enforce peace against me. And so they ended up joining the war, and so we had to bail out early and not get as much because I am not in a position to fight Shun. But we did get what we wanted, so our subjects now have all of their land, so that's cool. And now we are just waiting for our truces with Pegu. And I'm going to be using Pegu as a way to attack Ayutthaya indirectly. And that's going to circumvent their truce, which is in 9 years. I'm still debating if I want to take land from Ayutthaya in that war or just piece them out separately. Although I think that would just extend their truce, huh? Yeah, maybe I should just take land from them directly through the war with Pegu. Especially since I don't think Pegu really has that much money that I could get from them. But aside from that, I am thinking that I want to do some fabricate conflict trade wars against Shun, because I need to weaken them. Because right now I can't expand into the rest of Indochina because they have like... Well, first off, they have claims everywhere in this region. But also they just tributaried Diviet, Champasak, Luang Prabang. Yeah, Luang Prabang. So at some point they're probably gonna tributary like Shan and Lanna. So we want to try and weaken them and prevent them from trying to mess with us over here in Indochina. So I'm gonna try and fabricate trade conflicts against them, which is much easier for us to do than actually fight them on land, because all I have to do is blockade their straits, and guess what? I have the biggest navy in the world. I can just blockade them and get money out of it. So that's going to be the plan. But before we unpause, I've got a few things I want to change. So we're going to do some pause changes here. Let's go to full screen. So we've reached a point where exploration and expansion ideas, really I should have replaced them much earlier in the game because we've already run out of stuff to colonize, and I am not really getting any use out of them anymore. And considering like I failed to save scum for colonialism back when we had Alaska, like I really should not have just I should have just like skipped these entirely. In hindsight, thinking about the run so far, like if I was to do this again over, I think the better option would have just been to open with maritime into admin and then naval to get maritime and naval out of the way at the point in the game where most of my wars would be decided by just naval dominance, right? Oh, and then later on just get infrastructure, quality, economic, etc., all the stuff that I would be getting right now. But I'm not going to waste my time trying to start over and do that. So instead, we're going to abandon these two idea groups. That does mean we're going to get some monarch power back. I need to spend a bit of my monarch power so that we're not overcapping. So first change we're going to do is I'm going to spend some Diplo and move my home port over to the Moluccas, because now that we have 93% trade power here, it makes more sense to collect here, and I can just rearrange all my merchants to transfer into the Moluccas. And the reason I'm not transferring it to Malacca is because even though people say Malacca is like a better trade node, that doesn't matter if I only have 38% control of the node, right? It doesn't matter how good a node is if you only have like sub 30% trade power in that node. You're not getting the good value from that node. You're getting like 30% of it, which is garbage. So it's better that I move it here in the Moluccas first, and then later on, once we have the rest of the provinces in that trade node, which is pretty much just this portion. And then also, if we have time, potentially get the rest of Bengal, which is downstream. We can get close to 90% in Malacca, and then it makes a lot more sense to move our home node there at that point. It doesn't actually matter which province specifically that I move it to, but I guess we can just put it in Halmahera. Hey, Barry Vaughn. Hey. Thanks. That seems kind of sus. But thanks for dropping by. Let's move our home node. That's gonna be... That's 180, huh? Okay. So our home node is now here. I'm gonna transfer a merchant over to the Philippines. We actually didn't have a merchant here. Let's see. The one in Siam, I think we don't need anymore. Oh wait, no, I do have a merchant in the Philippines. Okay, so the merchant in the Philippines, we're gonna transfer trade power. And we're gonna transfer directly to the Moluccas. If I transfer to the Polynesian Triangle, we only have 34% here, which is not great. So I would be losing a lot of value by transferring there. So we would transfer directly here instead. Canton is fine transferring to the Philippines. Over in Australia, we're going to change that to transfer as well. I don't have to worry about the direction because that one just goes directly to the Moluccas. And then Burma. We don't really have much control over here. I think I just ran out of places to put my merchants in. But that pretty much covers all of the nodes. So we've got the Philippines, we got the Polynesian Triangle, and then Australia, and Moluccas. I could put a merchant here to collect, but collection is already automatic, so I don't have to worry about that. And the monarch power cap is 100, 182. So when we refund, and you remove an idea, it refunds like 280. And you'll notice it's 10% of the base monarch points required for the ideas. So you really do not want to... Normally, you really do not want to like abandon idea groups. It's just extremely expensive to abandon. But I don't have anything to spend my monarch power in anyway at this point. I don't want to pay for tech this early, like 6 years ahead. That's a waste. And also I could use some better idea groups anyway, so am I gonna overcap actually? 82, 980. Okay, we need to spend a bit more. So I can bank my Diplo power here by initiating some culture conversions, but we're not going to actually spend it. I think that's enough, right? So I can just do that, and then if we cancel it, we just get the monarch power back, right? So I can just spend this for now, just so we don't overcap. And then for admin, I don't have any provinces that I need to core, so I don't have a way of like banking my admin here. So instead, what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna end up spending the monarch power, period. Like we can't really not spend it. I'm going to state some provinces or some areas with really high dev. So we'll state this. We're gonna go over our gov cap, but that's fine because we're gonna get a way to increase our gov cap in a bit. So we'll state that, and then we're going to core all the provinces. And that should give us enough space for our monarch power. And now, we're going to get our 280. So is it over? Is that still over? Hold on. Wait a minute. Did I still overcap? Bruh. Don't tell me I still overcapped with that one. Okay, we're gonna reload. I guess I did not math that properly. Hold on. Let's reload that real quick. Whoops. Okay, let's try that again. So, first off, let's move our home node to Mahera, home port rather. And then let's spend, I guess we need to spend on 2, huh? Then we'll cancel them to get the Diplo power back. And then for the trade nodes, want this to transfer. Transfer to the Moluccas. And then this one transfers to Australia. That's fine. And over here in Australia, let's transfer trade power to Moluccas as well. And so our trade income on the month tick, our trade income should spike. And then for our admin, I'm gonna go back and state the highest dev area we have, which is Aceh. And let's core that. And then surely that's not gonna overcap, right? Because we got 280, 9. Oh, we will overcap actually. It's 99. Inflation, I guess. Yeah, I guess we can just reduce inflation. There you go. And then let's remove our idea groups. So we're gonna remove exploration and expansion. We're gonna replace them with admin ideas, and I believe espionage is what I listed down. Maritime and naval espionage. Yeah, looks like espionage is the idea I had in mind. So let's remove this. And because of that, that removes colonial companies and lets us choose a new reform for free without spending our government reform progress, which is important because we're trying to get to our tier 11. And for this one, we're going to be taking administrative divisions, which is going to give us some gov cap, which is why that issue kind of fixes the going over cap. So we can actually state even more stuff now, but we're not going to right away. And then I'm gonna also remove expansion ideas. That is gonna remove one of our merchants and also our diplomat actually, yeah, but that's fine. We're gonna get the diplomat back with espionage. Okay, and then for the idea groups that we're going to take, like I said, we're going to take admin. And we're also going to take, where is it? Espionage ideas. And then we can cancel the culture conversions here, which gives us our monarch power back, which again allows us to get another idea group, so we get our diplomat back as well. Now let's see which merchant got removed. So we still have the one in Siam, we have the one in Canton, the Philippines, Australia, in Burma. We lost the one in the Polynesian Triangle, so I want to remove the one in Burma because that's the one that's only 1%. So we'll transfer that one. There you go. 69 days. So once that guy arrives in the Polynesian Triangle, we should get a better income. Then as for the remainder of our gov cap, we'll leave that open because we're gonna end up taking more land again. Now, let's see. So we have a spy network in Shan. So the spy network in Pegu and Ayutthaya makes sense because we're going to be attacking them soon. We have a truce with Shun. So I'm going to remove the spy network in Shan because we're indirectly attacking Ayutthaya through Pegu. I don't have to worry about Shan. I'm going to put a spy network in Shun so that we can fabricate a trade conflict or justify a trade conflict. And then in the meantime, I'm going to release this as a client state. And then I'm going to enable scutage on all my vassals. And the reason that's important is because if I just declare just a trade conflict against Shun without putting my subjects on scutage, what's going to happen is they're going to be attacked and I can't defend them. So let's do enable scutage. I'll do that as well. So now they're not going to get called into my wars. And then over here, which one's the highest dev province? Basak. Should we make them a republic or a monarchy? I guess republic is fine. As for the name, generic as that's fine. I'm not gonna worry too much about the maps and stuff. We're gonna give them these provinces. So over here, mass element growth, and enable scutage. Then we're gonna grant province. There we go. And so now these subjects are not gonna get attacked. But actually also gives us this mission done. And speaking of missions, I did forget to like clear out some of these. A lot of these lower ones I've technically already completed. I'm just waiting on the prerequisites. So this one I need to like upgrade a center of trade. Anywhere really, actually. Where do we want to upgrade? I guess the capital. Capital makes sense. Well, if we had money, but we'll get the money from Shun, I guess. We'll upgrade that with the money, and then we can actually go down all the way. Oh, actually no, just up to here. Trade supremacy is gonna take a while. And then yeah, I guess it's time to unpause. There's nothing else we need to set up for, I think. some people unrivaled me. Okay, Cebu has coal. So let's go and... oh well, if I had money, I would put a furnace on it. And for our rivals, oh my god. Korea has 152% stronger army than ours. What the excuse me? What the fuck? Yeah, we're gonna rival Shun. And then let's revoke embargo on Ayutthaya. And issue an embargo on Shun. Or, no, we can't. We still have a truce. Never mind. But, let's see. Our trade income. Yeah. Yeah, that's big. We're earning so much money now from trade. Oh, and that's the power of 90% control over a node. I eclipse them and then we can rival them again. Great. Thanks, game. But yeah, at this point, we're just chilling. I could declare on Bengal, but I don't think that's going to be a good idea for me. Yeah, they have way too many people involved. Delhi, Kemal was nothing, but Bamanis, Lana. Okay, so it's basically Delhi and Bamanis. It's gonna be a 3v1. I could disable Scootage when I do decide to attack them, I guess. Okay, we'll take the stability hit here, that's fine. And it is the Age of Revolutions. Let's get that furnace in to get our goods produced modifier. Also, let's make a few more counting houses. And then... let's exploit some tax dev, get some extra money in. And then, probably want to upgrade. Do I not have a... Okay. This is the only one we can upgrade, I think. Yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade that. For the mission. So the other nice thing about collecting in Moluccas now is that my colony should give me their gold. I think we'll take the stab here. And I'm gonna upgrade this to a world port that should complete the mission. Trade dominance, trade efficiency plus 50%. Then we can take the spice must flow for the goods produced plus 5%, which should increase our income again. So we'll see on the month tick. This is gonna spike up another time. We'll take the mercantilism. Yeah, let's take the mercantilism here. Again, not that much, but it did increase. And let's make another general here. In terms of rebels, so we got some rebels in Gaia. We can provoke that. Okay, provoke. We're slowly starting to rack up some professionalism as well. Okay, and then let's re-elect our ruler right away. Increase his stats. And get another idea. But every month tick we're just building another building, which is great. We're just earning that much money. Okay, Great Britain rival me again. So we got Maldive rebels. That's 10k. We could do that with the 19k. Let me bring my transports. Yeah, that should be enough. I think the transports will take these Marines over and have them move to the Maldives. Oops. Okay. And now we're just waiting for 2 years before we can declare on Pegu. And I think it might be better to just not take land from Pegu and use the war as a way to take land from Ayutthaya directly. Basically just circumvent our truce with them. Let's get those rebels out. And then we got rebels in Brunei as well. Click some more. What do I have my focus on? Balanced? I guess that's fine. Okay, let's bring these guys over here. For the rebels in Brunei. Let's see, where would you spawn? 10, 10, 28, 15. So you're gonna spawn in Brunei proper. Wait for the month tick so they have morale, and then let's provoke. Take this. put some more counting houses. And there you go. We'll take the innovativeness. And let's also seize land. Okay. Bring the troops over to deal with the rebels. But there were other rebels too. That's fine. Okay, let's bring these guys over here. Use the other fleet to bring the army back to Indochina. Why did they have to teleport? They could just walk. What the? What? We'll take the unrest there. It's fine. And then we have 41, so we're gonna sell titles, get some extra cash. And I need to downgrade? No, we don't really need to downgrade. It's fine. Let's take this. Actually, yeah, we have like 2 years before we need to take tech. I'm gonna take that, the slab cost, and then with the money, let's crank out some more hunting houses. Okay, so we are in Feb 1713. Our truce with Pegu ends in June. I'm gonna stop drilling these guys. I guess I put my subjects on scootage too early, because now I have like no one to help me with this. But I guess if it's just, yeah, if it's just Ayutthaya and Pegu, I guess this is not a big deal. Let's bring the fleet over. In terms of piracy, we can actually go for Africa and Arabia again. But we're pretty close to declaring the war, so we'll probably do it later. Set up the fleets to be in blockading position. Okay. And then we just wait for a few months. Hey, Spar. Oh, how's the game going so far? The game is going fine. I did some changes before I unpaused because we needed to change our ideas. So I got rid of exploration and expansion because I wasn't really colonizing anything anymore. And so we went administrative and espionage ideas that also allowed me to change my government reform for free over in over in this tier, which meant I could state more stuff. Our gov cap is actually higher now, just slightly. And I also moved my home city, my home port, over to the Moluccas, so now we should be earning a lot more money in trade. And yeah, we are making decent amount of money. And we're gonna go in on Ayutthaya again in a bit. Should probably recall this. Yeah, so there's our truce with Pegu. I could unscootage these guys just temporarily. It's gonna spike their liberty desire, but I guess their liberty desire right now is pretty low anyway. We're just gonna re-scootage them again when we're dealing with Shun. It does decay, I believe. So let's I guess we could just leave them on scootage for now. I don't think these guys are much of a threat to me at this point. Why can I not? What the fuck? Did my diplomat break? Why can I not send this guy? Game? What the That's weird. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm gonna see if reloading fixes that. For whatever reason, the game's not letting me use that diplomat. Okay. That fixed it. So, let's declare this war. We'll keep this guy drilling, I guess. Then we have our fleets blockading their ports where most of their ships are. Let's bring the armies over. Okay. I can actually raid along this coast, so I should do that. Let's put it down to 3 speed so I can micro. Diplomat that does nothing sounds about right. Topical. Okay. We still have 2 years. So I'm gonna say we have like a lot of excess monarch milk power, so I'm gonna barrage here. And we need 31. How much artillery do I have? I have 38 artillery in total. I could stack my artillery together. That's 38. 37, 36, 35. 35 artillery to get the max artillery bonus, and then we filter out the infantry. Let's raid this. Blockade. So I gotta make sure to like not merge these stacks. But with the full stack of artillery, or well, it would have been a full stack if we didn't take an attrition hit there, but oh well. And then they're gonna try and siege Singapore down, that's fine. Is there a port on... Okay, there's no port on this side, so this is like a full blockade on them over there. I might lose some ships, I think. Okay, none of them have died yet, but we are losing morale. Oh, I think we lost... Yeah, we lost 2 ships. Very close to the ships actually dying. Oh no, we're losing ships. Okay. We lost 5 transports and 1 light. Not really a big deal. Then over here... Oops. Went overboard. Same deal. We want 35 artillery. So what I'm gonna do is I left 16. There we go. So that's 35. I think I have to resplit the blockades. Wait a minute. Hold on. The rest is like fully blockaded, so I don't have to worry about that. They can control Singapore, that's fine. I didn't lose anything from that. And split this, and the other half. One that's blockading, I can have the one that has a siege pip. And then this one will send over to this side to blockade Pegu. So the only thing they can siege here is Singapore. As for my diplomats, who can we send spy network in? Would be my next target after Pegu and Ayutthaya. Daiviet is loyal now, so that's not cool. Luang Prabang should be very loyal because their Shun is massive. But yeah, this is what we're going to do against them later. Once our truce is up with Shun, we're going to fabricate the trade conflict, which is going to be an easier war for us to do because we can just blockade them and we win. So I'll show that off once we're done with Ayutthaya here. Also, let's not forget to spend our money. I got some more of those. Can we make a supply depot? We cannot. I have to split these stacks. I have to split these stacks because I'm attritioning. And I kind of don't want to go into 4 speed because I might have to like micro these stacks into a fight. I don't want to make a mistake. Okay, we should get Rayong. Yes, there we go. And let's go to Ayutthaya proper. Where is their capital? And their fleet is gonna get absolutely destroyed by mine. We're gonna get those ships that we lost back. Probably. Okay, how much do we need? So we need 35 in total. And 35 for the max bonus. We just need them to recover from the... whatchamacallit? From the attrition tick. Spend the meld power to barrage. And yeah, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna send the freaking 3k. That way the siege actually starts ticking. We just gotta remember to like merge these with the right stacks later. And there we go. They lost 10 galleys, we captured 2 of them. Nice. Did I barrage this? Okay, I did. So both of those are barraged. We're gonna work our way up to Sukhothai and then we'll siege Pegu down first. Because they are the war goal technically. Even though I'm actually just gonna take land from Ayutthaya. Okay, here we go. We'll merge here and then we'll attack this stack over here before the reinforcements arrive. Okay, let's merge this properly. Which one has no leader? Right, so for the zone of control, so I have to like still go out the other way, which is unfortunate. That's fine. And they're running away, of course. Yeah, we'll deal with Sukhothai first. What's more siege pips? 2. Okay, they're both 2. So just send one to stack over here. Spend our money. I might need this stack nearby actually, because they might try and stop the siege in Ayutthaya. Yeah, okay. I don't think they really want to fight this, so I'm gonna have to move out. I can't siege down Sukhothai. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Okay, since we got Ayutthaya, I can bring these 2 stacks in and then we can also support this fight here. As long as I merge the right stacks. Okay. This is a really big battle. But they have the crossing penalty, so that's good for me. We have more discipline, we have more morale, we have more tactics slightly, but yeah, they're gonna give up that fight. Nice. There we go. Okay. Now we go for... Yeah, we go for Sukhothai and Molmain. Okay. Yeah, more guns, yeah, more mental issues. Yeah, late game EU4 hyper wars are a test of mental for sure. Okay, we don't need as many here. Well, artillery bonus at 28 artillery, so I'm gonna barrage. And then 28, we have 19 here. We're gonna drop off. Actually, 9 is enough. 9 is enough. I can just split the infantry out. And then for this one, 31. Same deal, 35. 5. And... I guess we should shift consolidate this one. That way, we can arrange the artillery better. So 35, 19, so we need 16. There you go. Hopefully... Okay, we do not have... This place does not have enough supply limit, brother. Are you kidding me? This place also does not have enough supply limit. Just barely. Fuck. They're too close though, so I don't really want to risk... Yeah, we're just gonna eat the attrition. As much as I don't like it, I'm just gonna stand there. Take the prestige hit, that's fine. Who's the army tradition? I don't want to lose any defensiveness whatsoever. It's not good. They trying to go around, so they can't really siege my subjects because my subjects are not involved. I had them on scutage, so they're not part of the war. Let's re-elect, so we get our monarch power. Boost on our ruler. Okay, that's this siege done, but I think we're still in the influence of this fort zone of control, so we can't go in. We could use the boats actually, yeah, let's use the boats. That lets me get in. Okay, and let me merge this. It's the right stack. So one stack, I'm gonna have go to the fort directly. What the okay, never mind. I guess we just go that way, huh? Sure, why not? So I'll use our boats to actually cross. Oh, my artillery's gonna eat attrition there. It's fine. Okay. So we can either take the admin power, which will let us get autonomy change, or the reform progress. Are we... Gets us very close to rule through loot, which is our next reform. I think we'll take the admin. That's gonna let me take this right now. Okay, they're trying to unsiege that. As long as they're not going for the fort, that's fine. Spend some money. More counting houses in. Let's take this. Privateer efficiency and chance to capture enemy ships. I can actually use my light ships. I've not been privateering at all this entire game. I probably should, considering I have the bonuses for it. Where to privateer though? It's not really a place I want to privateer in. Yeah, so they got minus 78% on that fort. It's fine. You don't have to interfere with that. Okay, let's rearrange this. So let's barrage. Next year we'll be taking Miltech instead of barraging. Full artillery bonus is at 28 artillery. So let's get our 9 artillery here. Actually, let's shift consolidate first. 9 artillery. And let's get the infantry out. Yeah, so good. They're not going to be able to take those. So once we full siege down Pegu, we can just focus on Ayutthaya. We got more coal. And yep, there's our treasure fleet. So now that we're actually collecting downstream from our colony, we're getting the gold from our colony as well. We haven't been getting that the entire game. Where did I get the gold, the coal again? It should be here, yes. So once we get enough money, I'm gonna put down a furnace here so that we get our goods produced up once again. There we go, that's the fort done. I could... Actually, what's the split again? It's that way. We get this split back. Prevent them from taking capital of Ayutthaya. What are they giving you for the peace deal? War reps, money? No, I want more than that. Okay, there's Pegu. Oh, they might win this because they have reinforcements. Yeah, they're gonna make it, actually. I don't know if my force march is gonna make it there. It probably won't. Oh, their fleet just disappeared. Please. No, they're gonna reinforce. Crap. Oh, we might win even with the reinforce, actually. Just barely. Oh, we won! We won even with the reinforce. Okay, nice. That was a lot of men though. That's a lot of men dead. We can get these guys out. We can get these guys out and siege from the south side now. Okay, let's barrage. Can make more men. We have the technology. If only, if only in 1714 we could just make more men. I mean, we kind of do, but like we need more money for that. I could just spam out these buildings, but money is the issue. Ah, wait, no. I meant to build. Ah, crap. Which one's the? I meant to build a furnace on that coal province. There we go. Over here, 35. Artillery. Daegu is fully sieged. Let's actually draft the peace deal. Right. If I'm gonna take land from them this way, I have to... Oh, I can separate peace them for land. It doesn't cost Diplo. Oh. I can separate peace them. What the f... Okay. That changes things. Hold on. That changes things. If I can separate peace them for no costs, what the hell am I doing? Can make them a tributary? No. Nah, it's not worth it. So I want... Let's see. That's a state. This much? It is pretty expensive. We can take that, and then war reps money. Since they're not a... I didn't co-belligerent them, so it is double war score cost. But like this should be enough, I guess. But even if I don't take money, I can't complete a state. Yeah, like we get this, it looks weird. So I think this one is enough. Then it's just a matter of getting the war score to piece them out. And then from Pegu... Pegu's actually a nice, like, complete state here. We could full annex them. Never mind, we don't have enough. Are you kidding me? We don't have enough war scores to full annex them? What the f... God damn. What did they do? 34... Oh my... The development is so high! Bro! What the fuck? Why? Okay. Yeah, so we can't full annex Pegu. We can't vassalize them either, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is not gonna work. They're too expensive. Just war reps money and then freaking... I guess I can take the centers of trade. Taking the centers of trade would give me more trade power in Burma, although Burma's not really part of my trade chain. At least it's not like a very good part. Ah shit! It used the wrong ship. Used the wrong transport. I guess I don't need my fleet here anyway, because we're still blockading that thing over there. Okay, that's January. We should be able to take our tech now. I'm not gonna take the improved artillery units just yet because that's gonna kill our morale. They might attack my stacks, and that's not good. Let's drop this stack off in Singapore. Okay, there you go. Now we can stop the spy network in Pegu, and we'll put the spy network in Diviet, I guess. Is there anyone else? We might get to a raid here if the war lasts long enough. Okay, let's push out. Let's go for the fort in Kelantan. Okay. Ayutthaya is not willing to piece me out yet. For Pegu, I'm surprised that I don't get anything from pillaging their capital, despite the fact their capital is 41 development. Like fucking what? Excuse me, game. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'll drop the peace deal after we peace out Ayutthaya. I want to figure out like what I can get from this guy first. So still the same 35 artillery. I hope I have enough. I do not have enough artillery actually. What the 12. Just 12. 12 and 19, that's just 21 artillery. It's nowhere near enough, I think. It's not even enough regiments. Probably. Yeah, that is not enough regiments to siege. Of course I take the attrition hit. I think that's how these stacks should be arranged. Okay, there's that fort done. We start going in now. And go for the next fort. Actually, let's see. Minus 115 on Ayutthaya. Still need to siege down another fort, probably. Okay, truce with Divet and Shun is done. So after this war, we're gonna fabricate or justify the trade conflict, and then we're gonna go in on Shun. I got the stacks right. Okay, let's barrage this. And this one needs 28 artillery. Split the infantry already. Let's not forget to spend our money on some more counting houses. They siege Singapore again, that's fine. No big deal. Okay, there's Kelantan. Actually, let's see if we'll peace out. Minus 86, okay, we still need like another fort. Cool. That's fine. Okay, let's see. How about now? Minus 57 still. We still need more forts. Are you serious? We still need more forts? Let's get this last artillery regiment in. We're just waiting for that artillery regiment to fully recover. Be able to add it in. And that's the last of their army, I think. Yeah. That's our 36k. We siege these forts now, we can peace out. Literally just one fort left. Let's get one more artillery regiment in. Okay, I didn't read who it was, but I think I saw something that was along the lines of someone was gonna attack Shun. So that's gonna be good for us. We're gonna be declaring on them as well. First off, let's piece these guys out. You still don't want to piece out. I have all your forts. What are you? Why? What? What the f? Do you want me to actually fight your army? Fine. God damn it. God, you really want to like make me fight for this peace deal. Like, this is not gonna go well for you. We'll take the absent merchant penalty. Okay. Will you peace out now? Oh, because like the war score was 105. Minus 12. Are you fucking kidding me? What do you mean? Why do you... Why? Why won't you peace out yet? Why is it still minus 12? Okay, like... They really want me to stack wipe him, huh? Okay. Fine. They're gonna get the month tick, so they're gonna get a boost of morale. Let's see. Are they still minus 15 still? And they're gonna get destroyed here. Surely minus the... Oh my god, what the... How are you still motivated to fight, bro? Have all your forts. Like, what are you even fighting for at this point? Okay, let's get this civil service. Admin tech costs. We also get some new policies. So... we're gonna take this income from vassals, just because it's free. And then, what else do we have here? Diplomats. Okay, so these ones need espionage. Yearly naval tradition. Do you even have like... Oh, we can get a good baseline, actually, if I take that policy. Morale of navies, national sailors, marines force limits. Global ship repair and sailor maintenance would be nice, I guess. What am I using right now? Naval leader maneuver and ship durability. We kinda need the deploy power, so I think we'll just leave that open. On this side, we're taking artillery levels versus fort. Yeah, we'll just leave that open for now. But with admin ideas complete, we should have... Yeah, okay, we have a lot more space now. I can actually state some some more areas. Well, we'll check out which ones I can state after I finish this war, though. So we're gonna get a lot of land from this war, or a lot of high development land, but not that many provinces. Not that many individual provinces. Okay, how about now? -3. -3. Oh my god. They really still don't want to piece me out, bro. Okay, they will actually accept this peace deal now. They should. Okay. Not that many provinces, unfortunately. And we can't even core because we just took ideas earlier. Can we concentrate? No. Can we concentrate this one? Still does not buy enough. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. I'm actually going to hold off on coring these provinces. I don't have the admin for it anyway, but I'm gonna hold off because I'm gonna try and wait for this reform rule through loot so that I could raise the provinces, get some monarch power out of it and money. And then over on this side, yeah, we can just get the army over the coastline. And let's prepare the navy. Because we're gonna go on our trade conflict war pretty soon. Okay, for Pegu, let's see. I really can't full annex. Their development is just that high, I guess. If that's the case, I want war reps, all their money, and then I want the highest value for me. So that's gonna be the centers of trade. Maybe something like this. I could maybe get another province, I guess, but that's disconnected, so it's gonna be hard to defend. So I think we'll just go with these two. Then we'll take the rest of their provinces after. Coalition does not matter. And same deal here. I'm not gonna core them, even if I had the admin for it. We're gonna wait until I can raise the provinces. So we'll have some rebel issues in the meantime. Let's get this artillery upgrade, and we're gonna go for the royal mortar. And now we're just gonna wait for this. In the meantime, let's have you... we can provoke, actually. Let's provoke this first. So we don't have to deal with the rebels. And then justify our trade conflict on Shun. And so now... oh, they were the ones who were going to attack Shan. I see. I thought it was gonna be someone else attacking them. I guess I misread it. So we're gonna go for a trade conflict, CB. That's what we just got. And the war goal here is to blockade ports, and that's the reason why I put these 3 subjects on Scootage so that they don't get called in, so I don't have to worry about defending them. They might take these provinces, but like, these provinces are not going to be worth much if they're not cored, I think. And all we have to do is just blockade like all of this. Probably don't need to blockade this one, right? Probably not worth that much. But yeah, we're just gonna bail our army out first, so I don't have to worry about them dying. Also, with our money, let's crank out some more counting houses. What's our income right now? Decent. We can have the army like parked over here because I have a feeling they might get access over here. Let's transport the army. And then just in time too, because while we're at war with them, with Shun, I can just raid their coastline for some money as well. Okay, and let's get the navy all together. And let's go here. In the meantime, we're just gonna drill our land army. Okay, time for this. Declare war, blockade ports. And we're gonna be up against Persia and Mongolia. Mongolia is landlocked. Persia's like all the way over here. They don't matter. Now, as long as they don't have access, right? Yeah, they're not gonna have access here. So now we just keep blockading. We just keep detaching blockade here. Oh, I see their fleet. 24 light ships. They were privateering in freaking Malacca, of all places. So we're just gonna blockade them until hold on. Let's keep raiding. We're just gonna blockade them until we can get them to surrender, pretty much. Where are they going? Eastern Yellow Sea. We can catch their fleet here. And we're gonna beat them, I'm pretty sure. Like, look at the size difference of our fleet. We're going to destroy them. Now, as long as they don't start getting access here, that's good for us. Did they peace out Shun? Or Shan? Not yet. And they're locked in here as well. So, yep, there we go. And we should be able to destroy their fleet here. It's not even going to be close. I think I lost, like... Was I the one who lost or... No. I thought I was the one losing ships. No, it just defaults to the right side. So they lost 32 galleys. That's a lot of combat power just gone. All of a sudden. So that's good. And then we can go here. And detach blockade. Now we'll see which fleet or which port they end up docking in. Oh, they're gonna go into the Bohai Sea, okay. And so... Oh, wait, no, they're over here. Okay, so this is where most of their fleet is, so I'm just gonna plant the majority of my ships there. Actually, they don't have morale yet, so I could maybe... just to be safe, I'm gonna split my fleet. The other half I'm gonna send over to the north. Over here, so we can blockade this one as well. Oh, we have another port over on this side too. Can I ask for fleet basing rights on... The problem with like blockading over on this side is because it's so far away, out of my supply range, the ships might just die of attrition. But at the very least, yeah, like we're definitely winning this on the ticking war score, so I don't have to worry too much. Yeah, as long as Ayutthaya does not give access, we're kind of safe here. If they siege down these two provinces, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. If anything, that adds more ports for me to blockade, so it's not a big deal. Okay, let's just see how bad the attrition is. Bengkulu has coal, so we're gonna drop in a furnace there right away. And let's take this. What does that unlock for us? So advisor cost, yearly corruption, minus 15. Income from vassals, plus 20%. I mean, I'm not earning that. Actually, no. I'm earning a decent amount from my vassals, so it's actually fine, I guess. Yeah, we'll rearrange our policies again later. Okay, let's see how bad the attrition is here. I only need one to blockade, huh? Yeah, 0.5%. They can kind of last, I guess. Ideally, we need... Okay, I'm gonna improve relations with Russia and then maybe see if we can get some fleet basing rights from them, so that my ships can reinforce over here. Okay, then let's bring the fleets down over here so we can deal with the light ships, and also probably try and blockade Persia as well. But yeah, like these guys, are they gonna drop troops in Maldives? Surely they don't, right? Yeah, we're gonna need like a fleet over on that side, I guess. Oh my god, they gave access to Ayutthaya. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, that's not good. If they gave access to Ayutthaya, we need to get the troops out over here. I can't believe you would give access, Ayutthaya. What the fuck? Why? Why would you do such a thing? Bro. So, because they got access to through Ayutthaya, I have to like blockade this strait so that they can't invade me. Oh, they're actually going for they're actually going for the islands. Are you fucking kidding me? Bro. That is so dumb. Okay, where did those lights go? Generate 12. I don't think I can. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it in time to stop that. So they're gonna land. How many troops do they have? It's 24k worth of troops. I mean, I can drop a stack on them and probably win. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave like one galley here. Or I guess I could leave the transports. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the transports to blockade that strait in case the in case the Shun army tries to cross. What am I using to blockade here? Transports as well? Nice. So my 15 transports were able to beat the 24 light ships. Cool. Okay, let's get back here. And yep, because they got access, they're gonna like siege that down. That's fine. I can just send it directly there, I guess. And start the blockade. And yep, I just captured 7 light ships. So that can help with the blockade. So surely they don't try and fight us anymore. So we can just maintain this blockade. Actually, if I detach blockade, how many will it leave? That many? Yeah, I can just... Yeah, they can just hang out there for now. Just to maintain the blockade. Surely an occupation... It's 1.9. Oh, I guess it's like 1.9 for these 3. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Okay. And let's blockade his. Blockade here. And the question is, where did the Persian fleet end up going to after they dropped off these troops? Okay. Captured 8 lights. Just casually. And I think we annihilated their fleet too. Oh, I see where their fleet is. We need that ship, or those ships, to last long. And yep, we've caught their fleet, and the Persian fleet's gonna die. So those troops are now stranded over in whole Hawaii. Let's re-blockade. They shouldn't get enough morale to be brave enough to like try and get out just yet. So let's just blockade everything here first. Then we'll bring the main fleet out to just hang around here. And now we can bring... some of my transports are like scattered on this blockade, so it's a bit awkward. I can bring these transports over here. We need some ships to maintain the blockade on that strait crossing. Will you give me fleet facing rights now? Neutral attitude. Okay. Still need more opinion with Russia before they'll let me do that. So re-elect. Now, this guy's pretty old, so I have to make sure like I have enough Republican traditions. I'm gonna pay for this just so we're at above 50. I don't want to go into a mutineer council. We can't, unfortunately we can't hire it here. But yeah, now we just wait. For this, I'm going to take the... do I want the artillery damage from back row or the... I think I want the artillery levels available versus fort +3. Oh, we already have +2 though. Like, I would need this stupid amount of artillery stacked on top of a fort. Yeah, I think we just want the damage first. Okay, let's take one of these stacks now. And we're gonna unsiege this. Probably over here. Oh, we could surprise them. I just need to leave, like... We'll leave one transport. We really only need one transport to, like, blockade the strait. And then we can take 2 stacks over here. And basically drop, like, a full combat with army on top of them over here and just wipe the Persian force. And yeah, now we just wait. This is just a matter of like waiting for the war score to tick up. Okay, we're gonna wait here for the month tick. We're gonna eat attrition, but it's fine. Let's bring it here. And then with our extra money, let's make some more counting houses. And that's a full combat with army worth. So we just annihilate them. And I'm gonna bring one of these guys back home while the other one sieges. And yeah, no, we just wait. And okay, there we go. There's our reform. We can now get rule through loot, which is the interesting reform. It gives us one of the mechanics that a different government form has. So nomadic hordes. Are there still even nomadic hordes here? Actually, government types. So this one's a tribe federation. Okay, Chagatai is the only one left actually. Everyone else has become a monarchy or a republic. Okay, so raising is a mechanic that's unique, or at least it's supposed to be. So it's supposed to be unique to steppe nomads, which is basically like nomadic hordes. But with this reform, rule through loot, that allows me as a pirate republic to raise provinces. And what that does is these provinces that I haven't cored yet, I can raise them to the ground. It lowers their development down, and I get monarch power and money out of it, which is great. Is there... Nice, okay, there is a map mode for raising, so I just do this. There we go. And that should make things cheaper to core. It also gives me some monarch power to work with. I'm not gonna core them still. Actually, I could... We're behind though. Yeah, sure, you know what? We'll pay for it. And let's core. We can't core the other one because... Oh, because I have a freaking missionary on it. I see. And then these two, we're gonna raise them once we can... once, like, the war's over. Because right now we can't raise them because they're occupied. Okay, let's core this. And then, is Russia now willing to give me fleet basing rights? Minus 19. Not enough. Okay, let's bring this back here. Back home. And I think I can put it on speed 5 now. I don't have any ships that are in danger. Now we just wait. What are they sieging down? Oh, these provinces? Yeah, that's fine. No problem. I guess I could leave some ships to blockade this. I guess transports should be enough. My transports are strong anyway. So any provinces that they occupy, we can just blockade. That should count to war score, I think. I don't know if it counts to war score. It's not possible to make a detachment when there are only transports in the fleet. Are you fucking kidding me? So I need to freaking... Okay. Thanks, game. God damn it. I guess we just normal split. I'll normal split until it says like the blockaded... The ships are not enough to blockade? Yeah, okay. $97. Yeah, okay, that's enough. I'll take the base production increase, thank you. Crank out some more counting houses. Okay. That's enough to blockade this one province. Then the rest of the ships can just stay here and blockade whatever they siege down there. And yeah. Let's go to speed 5. Okay. Let's crank out some more floating houses. We have some rebels over in Sulu. Take the motor power there. And those are the only rebels, right? Yep, those are the only rebels. We'll take the... What? Huh? How did I get a Zoroastrian advisor? Excuse me? Does Zoroastrianism still even exist right now? Did they not convert Yazd? Bro, where? They shouldn't exist anymore. What the? What the hell? Where did you come from? Wait, we'll take the 50 admin. We'll take the... what do we take here? I think we could take the stab hit, I guess. Not a big deal. And let's take the admin deck. Production efficiency. Just increase my income a bit more. And we're almost done with the counting houses. Almost every province has a counting house now, which is great. Where do we have other rebels that are potentially spawning? Nangan, Patain, Pegu. Oh, no problem. One in Oahu. Okay, I have to bring these guys back to Hawaii. Can I get fleet basing rights now? Still don't like me? Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. I choose Zoroastrianism in every game I play that offers religion. This is the first one, so it has to be correct. Sorry. Is it actually the first one? I don't think it's like the first one. No? Is it actually the first one? I guess it's like the first seemingly organized one. Like it's not just paganistic. Okay, we'll take the increased production on the 3 provinces. Just nice to have free development there. And we have almost a counting house in every province. We still have some yellow provinces, which is not great. Okay, we've improved with Russia. Surely you still won't give me freaking fleet basing rights, are you? Well, at the very least we are earning more sailors than we are losing, so I guess it's not too bad. Our fleet is able to like just stay there, so it's not a big deal, but okay, how much can we get? We can still get like 10 more war score ish from blockading, so and they're gonna deal with my rebels for me, so that's nice too. Do we have a discounted guy? This guy's not discounted for sure. Is he? Doesn't look like it. This is the discounted stab cost guy, I think. Okay, let's try the Diplo rep and see if like the Diplo rep is gonna make a difference here. -4. Still not enough, huh? Okay. Well, let's get our last counting houses in. And then now... Oh, we don't have... Do we have a manufactory everywhere too? Okay. I need the university. I guess actually I do need the university. The universities do help in the conversion as well. Boosts literacy slightly. And the revolution just spawned, hold on, in France. Oh boy. Here you go. There's the there's the mechanic of the age of a revolution. We have a center of revolution in France now. So we might see a revolutionary France in the future. We'll take the stab here. Actually, lets me take Diplotech. Religion is either prehistoric animism or it's not. What? What? Ain't no way the second option is a thing. Ain't no freaking way. That is a lie. That's cap. That's full on cap. What do I spend my mill power on? Got some extra mill power, I don't know what to do with it. Oh, well. We could do the re-elect. I could spend... Yeah, we could spend some mill power to maintain this. And then we're gonna get monarch power from re-electing. Our ruler is 666 already, so I can just keep this election event running. Okay, converting Sulu has given us this mission. So, Devotees of the Faith, missionary maintenance cost minus 20%. That's nice. And then we have religious dominance, which gives us tolerance of the true faith plus 2. So nice. So, for our mission tree, we have pretty much done most of it. Now we're just missing... Oh, I need to build a manufactory on this, huh? So we need to build a manufactory on Tiwi. And that gives us the goods produced plus 3 for sea cucumbers. This one requires me to form Malaya, which we still can't. And this one requires me to like move our home node here later. But aside from that, we're pretty much done with most of the missions, so that's cool. Yeah, let's build that manufactory now, so we can get that mission done. And we still have... how much more war score? 4 more war score against them. They have minus 2.8... yeah, they have 2.87 on me because they have these two. But that's not a big deal. Actually, let's see if we can piece out the other two. No, they actually don't want to. Never mind then. Just keep cranking out universities. Let's see where that rebel stack is gonna show up. Where are you going? Autonomy in Cape Taytay Ambon. Agoroyong. In the Cape? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, it's because, yeah, I got a lot of additional unrest because I'm converting. I guess we just harsh treatment that. Okay, the one in Hawaii is like 52 years. This one's 8 years. Will my transport even make it in time to go to the Cape? I think we just harsh treatment this, since we have the mill power for it. Okay, we have max war score, or max sticking war score anyway. And let's see what you are willing to peace out for. So I want you to give me war reps and as much money as you can give me. 4,200. Okay, that's good enough. Then we can just declare war again on them for another for another bit of cash. Your answer is whatever religion you believe in was the first one, although I can't imagine, you know, else having community. Okay, now that we have, or these are unoccupied now, let's raise. We can finally core them as well. And then for the money, let's put another counting house and some more universities. Or actually, let's check if I have, okay, still no new provinces I can put manufactories on. Safe houses. Nah. Yeah, I guess we just keep spamming out universities. It's a lot of universities. We'll go. Okay, let's gather up the fleets. And let's bring them over here. So our next war... I'm pretty sure if I declare on Dive, Chin is still willing to join. Oh, nice. That's good for me. Hold on. Wait a minute. We get a free... We get a free deck on Ayutthaya again? And Shun's not gonna interfere? That's nice. Hold on. So it's just Ayutthaya and then Ming. We can go for nationalism war here. As well. Because they are... Oh, because of Cham. Right? Yeah, it's like these three provinces. Well, I guess that's fine. Oh, which one's the most war score? 810. Jarai. We can unscootage these guys now. We can just re-enable it whenever we declare on... Whenever we decide to declare on Shun again for another trade conflict. And this way my subjects are actually here. Shun is considering attacking Chagatai. Okay, oh, why do I... Okay, there we go. There we go. We can have the... transports out actually. We just catch random fleets on our way to like consolidating. Just catching random fleets, catching stray fleets and destroying them. Pretty funny. We're gonna keep the spy network on... I guess it's only 10 spy network. So I guess we don't need to keep them there. We have the one in Ayutthaya and the one in Viet. I don't need the one in Ming. Ming still has the mandate and so they're still dying from that, so... Can ignore that. Oh, they... Economic hegemon? Bruh. Okay, so we need to try and get economic hegemon off of the British. I don't know how. Hey, Steel. Glad you could drop by. Actually, I don't know if I don't know if you were there, Spar, but towards the start of the stream, someone dropped by telling me to like add them on Discord, and then they were gonna like grab their friends to like watch my stream or some shit. That seems so sus. So I was like, I just didn't respond to it. It's probably a good idea to not add them, right? Like, this is so whack. Okay, let's get the fleet out here. And then let's barrage this. Blockade. Yeah, the other minions in. If it was me. Bruh. How much am I over force limit? We're paying 30 for over force limit. Holy shit. Okay. That's maybe too much. It's maybe too much. We're gonna have to like downsize again on the fleet. Actually, let's get the transports out or down. Storming of the Bastille. Oh shit! Here comes revolutionary France. They don't look that good. Wait. I didn't realize they still haven't gotten Normandy back from the British. And they went revolutionary. Okay. We'll see. We'll see how things go for them. I guess. I'll take the stab hit there. It's fine. Revolutionary France, but they don't. They seem to be missing some things. I'll take the prestige hit there. And we'll take the 50 mil. And let's blockade Ming's capital as well. Not that it really matters. And for our extra mil, we'll do that. Three ships should be enough, I think. Okay, light ships. Actually, 3 of my own light ships were probably enough for to blockade that on Ming. So let's bring the rest of the fleet back here to blockade Ayuthai's fleet. It's usually if someone is always in links in Discord, it's probably best to make friends. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was so weird too. It was like, why do I need to add you to get you and your friends to watch? I mean, just watch, you know what I mean? Like, what? Oh shit, they deleted the fort. They deleted the fort in Garrick. Okay. That makes things easier for me. I like that. So we can just walk on into the next fort. Oh, they actually beat my... Are you fucking kidding me, bro? I thought my fleet could handle that. Okay, we're gonna go back there and blockade Ming's capital again. Did I lose a ship? I did. I did lose a light ship. That sucks. Okay, we'll take the siege ability there. Okay, 1 heavy and 2 lights. Surely... Okay, hold on. We'll do it this way. Let's blockade like that. And so now I can just leave the galleys. And do this. Now surely 3 of my own galleys can beat 5 of theirs. But just in case, I'm gonna put an admiral on. But that way if they try to fight it, then they will lose. Over here... Oh, they actually dumped 8 of my heavies over here. They put the flagship here? Are you kidding me? Okay. That was a streamer and saw that from cringing. You're stronger than me. Ah, crap, I forgot to rearrange these guys. barrage this. 35. So we need to leave 16 artillery. There you go. Ah, attrition. Attrition hit. You really picked that time to fight my fleet there, huh? And I still won. I still won, bro. Get fucked. It absolutely destroyed Ayutthaya. My fleet still won that. Or like a portion of my fleet still won that. Incredible. Gotta stop them from sieging down the forts. Regular Tangdali. Okay. So we need 35 on this. Some randoms are results on the progress in Discord from time to time. One great individual finally asked to get formal Xbox Pass that granted from Discord. What? Oh, that was a stack wipe. Nice. Yeah, that's just so sus. Man, I don't even know how to say suspicious anymore. That's like so suspicious though, right? Like, surely you don't just add for that shit. Okay. We're beating these guys. Our army is actually doing better now. Another stack wipe. Let's go. I'm gonna siege down the capital of my subject here. Well, they went and sieged Pegu down. That's fine. Pegu is getting attacked by Bengal. First thing I do is to check with the residents. In all cases, they are on the same server. They have 0 posted messages. You mean Xbox Live? I never got around to like actually getting that. Even though like you get free games like every month, right? Actually, I think we need to bring this army down here to prevent them from retaking the south. I'm paying Nintendo rent and my mother daddy raising like Nintendo rent. I lost a general there? Are you serious? Okay, I might as well just full siege this stuff down. So they don't have to they can't like come back from this side. No, bad rulers like living for a really long time. Nice, that was a fast siege. Let's go to the next fort. Over here, I guess. Where are the rest of their troops actually? It goes that direction? Are you? What the? Why did it go in the other way around? What the hell? That makes no sense on the path. What the fuck? Okay, we're just chipping away their fleet over here. Barrage that. Stack and go over here. We did stack wipe them a few times, so I think... Yeah, they do not have that many troops left. Oh, another stack wipe? Can we get this? Over here. Same deal, I think. So we're gonna have to bring this stack over to support this siege. Okay. Does Daviet still have an army? No. Okay, Daviet does not have an army anymore. And our fleet is just getting bigger and bigger. I can maybe sell some ships to Russia. Since we did improve relations with them and like they're out of my raid range. Okay. do our split again. Oh god, what is that pathing? Never mind. What the f- Just constantly getting... Oh, did their fleet disappear? Where did their fleet disappear to? Oh, it's over here. I thought it disappeared. Oh, they're gonna go to port over on the other side. Okay, so this is all siege down. We don't need to blockade there anymore. So let's go over here. Yeah, okay. So all of their ships went to port over in Guangdong. Agent Fala. I have a quick question. If you would like to try my Minecraft, I swear, but I thought you might enjoy it too. I'll be honest, I never really got into Minecraft. It's just one of those games where like I didn't really know what to do. I just never got into it. Okay, let's see if we can get enough artillery here. We'll lose the 100 ducats, that's fine. Oh, because my return province is over here. What the f... That's messed up. Okay. I guess we just, like... bring the stack back home then. Doesn't really do anything anymore. But yeah, thanks for the offer, Chinfala, but... yeah, Minecraft is just not something that I ever really got into. At all. It's like, whatchamacallit? There's a... I have like a sense of... lost direction with that game. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do in that game. But it's not even like a case of me being overwhelmed or anything. It's just I don't know what the like I don't know what I could do to have fun in the game for myself. So yeah, I did try it like a long time ago, but it got like boring really fast. At some point it was like more enjoyable to just watch other people play it rather than play it for myself. Okay, peace out, Ming. I can't get in. If I can get 4.2 ducats out of them, considering they're like this, it's probably for the best. I can't really get anything from there. That's fine. Let's get these ships back here. So we have the whole fleet blockading. And actually, since I pieced out Ming, they can't port here anymore, so their fleet is gonna get annihilated. Captured 13 ships, and we just wiped their entire fleet, I think. After that log4 shell event, I doubt that I'll rejoin any Minecraft server. What happened? Can make a human breeding farm in Minecraft. It's pretty funny. Can you actually? What the fuck? That sounds like some hentai ass plot. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean you can do that in Minecraft? Get the capital area investment. Should probably just build like every single fucking building I can think of here. We should be able to piece them out now. So Ayutthaya, we can't actually separate piece Ayutthaya, but I think if we go to Diplo power cost, we can take a bunch of land from Ayutthaya as well indirectly. I could do 100 war score for that much land. That works, actually. Minecraft can get pretty wild, but yeah, if you decide to join, just give me a heads up and this. Yeah, have fun, guys. Get better. Alright, thanks for dropping by, Genfala. Okay, let's take all of this. That's a lot of land. I can intervene in a war between great powers, apparently. What is this? Revolutionary France, French Mexico, and Genoa against Florida, Great Britain, and its colonies, and Castile? Oh. What the f... Oh. Revolutionary France is fighting a lot. Ugh. I don't think the revolution's gonna be thriving this timeline. Okay. Let's get to raising all of the provinces we just took. Okay, hold on. We need to spend our monarch power, though. What can I spend on? We do harsh treatment. Or actually, no, let's do strengthen government. For sure, that's probably the most valuable screen fun. And still turns out anything on your PC. Oh. Oh. They basically just remote control your PC? Bruh. What the fuck? I see. This is 15... 10 admin, 85. Pretty close. Okay, we're gonna have to spend our admin power here. Also, to be you just need to see some messages and search, and that was it. What the hell? What the? You just had to see a message? That's fucked up. What the? Okay. That's crazy. What the hell? Let's more exhaustion. And I'm gonna core everything except for... What's the name of this province? This one? I'm gonna core everything except for that so that I can raise it. And now we core it. There we go. Actually getting a lot of monarch power from raising provinces. Because all these provinces are freaking high development. It's like okay. Let's reorganize our fleet as well. Because we are paying how much? We're paying 43 ducats for over 4 summits, so we need to get rid of some of these ships. Because my check wasn't the one. Oh man. They're still at war. So I can't sell to these guys because they are at war. Wait, what? Korea just attacked Russia. What the What? Are you kidding me? What? What the fuck is this timeline? What is this timeline, bro? What the... So the Korean AI decided that it was actually strong enough to declare war on Russia. With Moldavia, Serbia, and Hungary. And it's fighting them alone. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, Korea, whatever you say. Sure. What the fuck, man? This timeline is so messed up. This timeline is messed up. Oh, why can't I select my army? Okay, I need you to go over here. And we can actually just keep the forts here. That's gonna keep any enemies from like coming down here. So we'll just leave them there. Inflation. Bruh. I get a random inflation event. Okay. Military monarch power. Cool. Do we still have... We actually have enough space. So I can probably state quite a few areas. Real quick. So let's organize them by high dev. Core those, and then... Let's see. We'll wait for the month and then I can do a... Whatchamacallit? Exploit on tax dev. Run the game and over the size. I still haven't gone past 15 steps. Yeah, like there was a point in time when I would do that too, but then I realized like that's a bigger waste of time compared to like the progress I could make. So I just power through things like even if I get like inconvenienced by something, I just power through. I'd rather just finish the game rather than, you know, keep going around and around and around. Okay, mill power. I can't spend my excess mill power. I don't want to pay for tech. It's too expensive because we're still ahead of time. Yeah, we could do strengthen government, I guess. And then over here, we actually do need to upgrade ships as well. Okay, I'm not gonna bother with like... I'm not gonna bother with, whatchamacallit? Keeping this many transports or like selling them anymore. I think I'm just gonna detach obsoletes and then... Oh, we actually have so many obsolete transports. What the fuck? Oh wait, no. Oh, I thought we had like a lot. We're gonna keep just 80 transports for like 2 stacks. So these are not obsolete. These ones. Which one is the Wait, so I got cogs, which means someone didn't upgrade their transports all the way from Tech 2? What the fuck? Okay. We're gonna remove those. The rest of these are just merchantmen. Yeah, so we're just gonna get rid of those, and then over here. So I have 76. We're just gonna leave 4. Just gonna leave 4. And then just delete the rest of these. You're gonna go back to my sailor pool anyway. So that's gonna be the transports. And then for the light ships, I guess we can just upgrade them and then have them like protect trade somewhere. Probably I probably want to protect trade in Canton. I'll actually get more value from the Philippines, huh? If it's the Polynesian Triangle, it's 9.88. Yeah, okay, it looks like Philippines is like the better choice here. So we'll have them there. And then for the heavies and lights, just delete like 21 galleys, I think. And that should put me... We're still over force limit by a lot. I still have transports somewhere, apparently. I don't know where. Oh, these ones. Okay. I see. Just delete the obsolete ones. 349, still a lot. Oh, they did make a dent. Okay, we're at least just paying 6 now, so we're earning 300 a month. And anything? There's more universities. And the rebels over here. We're gonna have to bring these guys over to Africa to deal with Zulu. I'm not gonna intervene in this. Ain't no way I'm gonna intervene in that. That's too far away from me. I'll let them deal with that, whatever the hell. And we have a truce with... Or we don't have a truce with Shan, although they're disconnected from me, as well as Lana. Which means the only actual target we have, potentially, is Pegu. Or Bengal, technically. They're allied to Lana, Delhi, and Malwa. They're not allied to Bamanis anymore. We could maybe fight Bengal. Get started on taking a portion of the Bengal trade node, which is going to be helpful for me moving my trade node over to Malacca. We're actually getting more control over here. We're at 71%, so we could potentially move our home node here at some point. And to prepare for that, we have to take Bengal. Basically applying the same principle over here with what we did with the Philippines and the Polynesian Triangle and the Moluccas, which is just getting all of the provinces downstream so we prevent anyone else from having trade power propagation. Let's deal with some rebels first. No way I got like 2 inflation events back to back. What the fuck? Bruh. Also, I think I can change culture. Yes, I can remove Castilian from the Cape. So I'm gonna do that. We have 5 years to our truce with Shun. We could probably do another another trade conflict against them. Take their money again. Splendor ability. Okay, now we'll take the artillery levels available versus fort. For the excess mill power, I think we have enough gov cap that I can start developing provinces again, so I'm gonna do that. Rokon's already expanded. Okay, let's go to... Actually, let's stop drilling there. Let's bring these guys to Inhambane. Okay. And then for the excess mill, so another click. Ahang could provoke that. Get the Republican tradition there. Provoke that as well. Kedah. Okay, let's see how many other stuff I can provoke here. The limit is for Champa. I could give the provinces over to my subject, I guess, since it's technically their culture group. I already spent the admin to core it though, so I might as well hold on to it. I have rebels somewhere I can't see. Oh. Over here. We also have rebels in the Maldives. Ah, so many. I think we'll stop here. I don't know if we got a lot done. I mean, we started the stream at like 1709. We got like 20, or no, we got 16 years in. We got some money from Shun. We're gonna get money from them again once my truce is up, which is gonna be in like 4 years. And then we'll think about whether or not we want to attack Bengal right now, or we want to just finish up the rest of the stuff in Indochina first, because like this is the main goal of the campaign. I want to at least have this before 1821. And then we can focus on like internal stuff. But yeah, I think the Indochinese hyper wars are starting to become more manageable. And actually, now that we have more provinces we can state, we can try and build up a few more stacks as well to build up the force limit, and then see how we go from there. But yeah, we'll just keep on continuing to chip away at the provinces here, and we're also pretty close, I think, from forming Malaya. The last province we need is right here, which is pretty close. We just need this piece of land. So that's gonna be on our next truce with Ayutthaya, which is 1739 actually. So it's quite a while. Hopefully they don't have any other allies. Yeah, so since it's gonna take a while, I think we probably should attack Bengal, because they have expanded into the subcontinent. They have like these provinces over here, so we want to take those. So they're gonna be our new enemy. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. For the next stream, it's gonna be on Thursday. We'll be continuing the Endless Space to Vajani run. I think that might be 1 or 2 sessions left. We'll see. We'll see how fast I can invade. I do remember that the Riftborn retook their like capital system, so I have to like invade that again and take things slow and really push them out. But yeah, there's gonna be Endless Space 2 on Thursday, and then on Saturday we'll be continuing XCOM 2. Anyway, thanks to Barry Boban for for your sus link. Sure. Thanks to Smar and Steel and Jinfala for dropping by, and for everyone else wherever and whenever you're watching from, whether it's live or the VOD, whether it's on YouTube or on Twitch. Have a good day, good night, take care, and I'll see you on Thursday for some Endless Space 2.